You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, dip right.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Big gain downfield. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Borregales on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interceptions ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On the draw, this is Henderson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point, and 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. That begins with a run by Johnson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Well throw, third and long. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Here we go with Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on fourth and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. give. This is Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reduce the lead to just 4. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Todd Leslie's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now to throw on third. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
May now on 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Emerson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on his stud tight ends, that's big time.
Gets to space right side. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st down throw for May. We will put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots stretch their early lead to 9. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
17. Steelers 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
On 1st down, Howard. going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. On the ground again with Johnson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 17-7. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
May now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. pistol. Henderson. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's the pistol snap to May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's Henderson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. York now for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run this with Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First and 10. Here's Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the draw, this is Johnson. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
Jonathan Bernard on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Gillette after this. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Here's Johnson again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air. It's May. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here's May again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
To kick off for New England.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A give. This is Johnson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Howard looking to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. This is Johnson heading right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a... big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80, check. Take over.
1st and goal, Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense up to the line fast. On play action, here's Howard. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Ready, set.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
They'll work against the blitz. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Leslie now to add the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers.
Massive hit, the ball is out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 23
No
yards.
frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So 1st down from the 41. They'll go play action. Howard. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here. Howard throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And
oh, wow, the puncher's keeping this one. It's a fake. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
43-yard line.
you know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now on 3rd down. too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he has this to the opposing 35. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. There's a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. They are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Warren will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd down from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Going for it with Warren. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
The 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, here's May. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's 3rd and 1.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he's going to have them up to that 23. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
3-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
He was tackled at the
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
They'll
and
come away
6.
happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign. Well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's May to the air. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No throw, 3rd and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Steelers 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
The kickoff for New England.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. That's completed right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
All set to go now from the 35. One of the tight ends motioning to the left. On 1st down, Warren. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 1st down, Howard. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Patriots 31.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sticking with Henderson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Nothing doing on the draw block. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Going again here. Howard. Caught, nice gain left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Handoff for Henderson, running left. Takes a pop and the ball comes out. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Patriots will have a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yes, sir. Ready, what's that?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Run right side, Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, come with me, come with me. Hey, what's that?
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready, what's that?
Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design run here for May. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.